Oh, pasta bake. It's such a quick midweek wonder, isn't it? Especially when there's very limited ingredients involved.
There is. I think this is probably one of the quickest pasta bakes ever, to be honest with you, which is very exciting. So I've actually got some shells, which are really, really cute, and I'm going to use this with some cauliflower, and it's really simple. So I'll do the cooking, and I might leave all the chopping to you.
Oh, I always have to do the hot now.
But you're so good
I
at it.
love chopping.
So if you wouldn't mind chopping up some bacon,
Great.
For the crunchy topping, that's going to go on top of our beautiful pasta.
This is a lovely shape because it's almost cupped, so it's going to suck up all the juices and it's going to fill with all the sauce.
And it's got those beautiful ridges as well, which is awesome. So I'm going to pop this straight into the boiling water. And obviously some salt as well.
Yes.
And then I've got a whole head of cauliflower. And all we're going to do is just quarter this. So really, really easy.
Cauliflower is such a great veggie to use when you want to do creamy dishes like this because it bulks out the whole dish, and for the kiddies, they won't even notice it's in there, right?
Exactly, because we are going to mash it up. So they're just going to think it's your average pasta bake. So I'll just give that a toss. And we are going to cook this for 8 minutes. The pasta normally does take about 13 minutes to cook. But we are finishing this in the oven, so 8 minutes will do.
Perfect. And this is just some good old classic bacon that I've finely chopped. What are we doing with this?
All right, so we're making a crunchy topping for the pasta bake. So we've got a bowl of some breadcrumbs, so you can add the bacon straight in.
A bacon topping.
How delicious.
My dreams are coming true.
And then I'll do the thyme, and then I'll get you to, we've got a block of cheddar cheese. So if you want to grate half of that into here, that would be amazing.
This is highly unusual for you. You usually use lots of pecorino and parmesan.
I do, but I mean, cheddar, I guess, is basically a pantry staple for most people in their homes. So you can definitely add whatever cheese you like. If you want to put pecorino, then amazing. But cheddar, the flavour is really sharp and it goes beautifully with cauliflower.
All right, cheese in, that's half of it.
Amazing.
So we just mix all that up and we'll wait for our pasta to finish cooking and we'll wait for the cauliflower to finish cooking, and then we're almost hitting a home run.
We are. So Justine, the pasta and the cauliflower are cooked. What I'm going to do is actually scoop out the cauliflower, and I might get you to start smashing up that cauliflower for me, so it should be really nice and soft.
And you want big chunks, small chunks, a little bit of a mixture of both, right?
Yes, exactly. We want to hide it, but we also still want it present there, so you know there is a bit of cauliflower.
I love cauliflower, so happy to show it off a little bit.
And lots of it. 2 more pieces.
I guess you could do this with some broccoli too, if you like broccoli.
Definitely even some potato if you want to bulk it out even more. Carrot, zucchini, really even whatever you've got in the fridge.
This is a really nice creative idea.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'll pop the pasta in. So Justine, you can see that obviously a little bit of water is getting in to the pan, but that's what we want. It is going back into the oven. We don't want to dry out the bacon. We want it to be really nice and soft and have a lot of moisture in there. Now, if you wouldn't mind passing the cream.
Yes.
And then, so we're going to add a cup of cream and then the cheese.
Ooh, creamy pasta bake.
Beautiful.
It has my name all over it. There we go.
Amazing, thank you. And then you can just pop some cheese in there too.
Nice.
So basically it's just coating the pasta before we pour over that beautiful topping.
Nice. I mean, this is going to feed, I'd say 8 people.
An army.
You're so Italian, aren't you? It's generous in the way she cooks.
All right, so we're just going to sprinkle this all over the top.
And then how long are we baking this in the oven
So
for?
it's only going to take 8 minutes
great.
at 200 degrees, so really nice and high. We want to get a really nice crisp topping and all that fat in the bacon's going to render out and really help get that flavour.
Lovely.
It's
all
delicious.
Right. We'll finish this and we'll pop it in the oven. Laura, this looks fantastic. It's golden brown, crispy on the top. Let's dig in and have a taste.
Right, a nice scoop.
We're going to have leftovers for days with this.
We are.
And there's nothing wrong with heating it up the next day. I love it. Nice and saucy.
Make sure we get some of that beautiful crunchiness on top.
I'm that naughty person that goes around and eats most of the topping and leaves the rest for everyone else.
So am I, Justine. It's the best part, isn't it?
It is the best part.
All right, dig in.
Yum. And because the cauliflower's white, it's the same colour as the pasta, the kids, they'll never know and they're really going to love this one.